Welcome back, and we're here with some more Bronze Age action for you today, as we are back with the Age of Bronze mod for Rome 2 Total War. We're here with the historical battle of Djahy, fought between Egypt and the Sea Peoples, fought in 1178 BC. This was an Egyptian victory, as the Egyptian forces led by Ramesses III himself take out the Sea Peoples, who are trying to take Egypt by land and sea at this point in time. The Sea Peoples, is very little known about them, and very little known about this battle anyway. But apart from that, obviously the Egyptians do win because their dynasty does continue. But yeah, there's very little known about the Sea Peoples. I believe they don't know really where they came from. They just know they came from the sea. They sort of land attack Egypt and a load of and what is now technically, I guess, like the Holy Land, sort of Palestine and Israel, that sort of area. They attack a lot of that, and they kind of just disappear into the sea again. I mean, they do capture quite a few as well. It's kind of unknown where they come from. Some people think they're Phoenicians, some people think they're from Greece or Cyprus or somewhere like that. Lots of different theories of where they came from. But yeah, they're quite interesting people. But yeah, we've got some. I'll have a quick look at some of these units anyway. We've kind of seen most of the Egyptian units in the when I showed off the Age of Bronze mod, and I kind of will let you guys, if you want to go and have a look at the Egyptian units, I'll let you go and have a look at them there. But yeah, we'll have a look at some of these, put it in slow-mo, we'll have a look at some of these Sea People units. We've got the Wayshes Raiders here, which is kind of look pretty cool. Got that, just can't get over the whole bronze, weaponry and armor. It's so good. It really, really is. But yeah, they look pretty good. Medium melee infantry. What we got behind, we got Libyan paid swords and behind. This is a pretty lightly armored unit here. I don't think they're going to be doing too much. I bet their melee attack's pretty high, isn't it? 20, maybe not. So maybe they're not that great, maybe. Then we've got Libyan bowmen out front. I guess I've got to get over that not everything's going to be heavily armored. We are in the Age of Bronze. There is not much, but yeah, Libyan bows there in the front line. We've got some Hebrew warrior bands here. These guys look kind of cool. They're like a spear unit. I love the officer unit. Look at that officer unit. That is a Sea People if ever I've seen one. A scary boy as well. Then behind that we've got a Teresh infantry band. They look pretty cool. What else have we got? We've got, oh, what are these? The Peliset shield breakers. These guys sound pretty cool. Look at them. I love the hair, the headdo they're going for there, the helmet. It looks amazing. Looks amazing. Libyan pace swords going out wide. Just keep an eye on them. What else we got here? Aegean pirates. So yeah, these there's a load of places where they may have been from, and yeah, the Aegean is obviously one of them. But yeah, these guys look pretty awesome. Look at them. I love the units and the armor and just the weaponry. It's just amazing. Then we've got Warlord's Guard back here. I think this might be the only other unique unit we've not seen yet. And these guys look heavily armored. Oh boy. They look like a mess up a few Egyptians, and I'm sure they will here today. But anyway, we'll go back to normal speed. I'm sure there'll be a bit more slow-mo because, well, there's a lot that's going on. And the secret weapon for the Egyptians is chariots, and oh boy, these chariots are nasty. If you can do work with these chariots, light chariots, and they've got Pharaoh's chariots here as well, and they are nasty. They really, really are. I mean, these units as well are huge. 200 men. I mean, the Egyptian units got 240 in them. We've got Egyptian spears here. All of these guys just Nile clubmen, 240 men in each unit. They are huge. They actually do outnumber Actually, no. Most of their units are also 240. As you can see here, we're going to see a wave of Libyan paid swords coming forward first by the looks of it. It seems like it's their sort of more throwaway sort of unit that they're sending into the Sea Peoples. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, these guys look like they've got very little armor. And they are probably not going to do that great, but I don't know how much really armor the Egyptians really have at all either. These guys also seem like they've not got that much. They've got a shield though, which is something that the Sea People's infantry kind of lack themselves. I mean, these archers here, these Nubian bowmen, look like they're getting messed up as well. Still firing on this flank here. Just going to keep an eye on those chariots, make sure they are not doing anything too sneaky. Nile clubmen here. There's a lot of Nile clubmen. They've got a few units like Pharaoh's Foot Guard, which I'll show you quickly. These guys are pretty nice. They'll do pretty nicely. They're heavily armored, but most of their infantry, like I said, is pretty just average. And there we go. First clash of infantry. In it goes. It's in fact Libyan paid infantry going in against some Nile clubmen by the looks of it. We've got a bit of Egyptian infantry there as well. They're actually slightly armored. They're probably actually going to have a lot of joy in this battle because they are armored up. But yeah, you can see the Libyan paid swords messed up, already broken. That was a nice little win there for the Egyptians on the flank. Now they need to carry on into this next unit here. They cannot allow themselves to just get focused down like this. They're going to get messed up. I feel like Archer's really good way of like victory. But yeah, that Nile Clubman, to be fair, traded with this Libyan paid sword. If it wasn't for the Egyptian infantry coming in, I think the Sea Peoples may have won that fight. And in they go again. Not really. I don't think that was their intention. They're trying to carry on into the next unit, but there's more. These Libyan paid swords are being stopped by Egyptian infantry right now. Yeah, they seem like they're getting beaten back now. These well, actually, these are just a weak unit now, Clubman. These Libyans actually pretty good, it would seem. What was their like the stats of the Nile Clubman? 22. They've actually got better melee attack. Yeah, the front line is now also getting pretty spicy by the looks of it. A lot of dead bodies here for the Egyptians as well. They are actually taking a lot of fire out. It seems as though like the archers, the Sea People's doing a lot more damage in this battle. Actually, yeah, Libyan bowmen rushing up. I don't know if this was their intention or if that they forgot to cancel their orders, but they're running into combat right now. That's probably not that healthy. But yeah, chariots are like the cavalry of the mod. So it's definitely need to keep an eye on them, because as you can see, the Sea Peoples have no cav or no like chariots or anything like that. So they are not got the mobility. They're gonna have to rely on their sheer numbers in infantry to break through. But if you want to see more Age of Bronze or just more Rome 2 sort of mods and vanilla action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, it's very much appreciated, and it really helps out the channel as we work towards 6K subscribers. You can see here the Nile Spears in the center here breaking, and already there's a big gap here opening up for the Sea Peoples. I mean, Egypt's shifted a lot of stuff to the right. I mean, I feel like this is maybe too much. There's a lot of Sea People troops here, but also a lot of them are archers. They need to also remember that their center is important. They may need to send the Pharaoh's Foot Guard in a moment to go and deal with these guys, but there is plenty of infantry that could just swarm through the center. There's a few spears here that may want to think about shifting as well. Some swords here as well. Yeah, the cavalry, the chariots need to start making some moves. They need to start making some influence. And you can see that their first decision is to run down these poor Libyans who are chasing some archers. And it's not a bad idea. Freeze of the archers. Very nice win there. And I mean, they can go and deal with this unit over here as well. Another Libyan paid infantry. Run them down. And they're going to need to do as much damage as possible. Lots of chariots going to be needed. I mean, if you can just rear charge stuff, it could just rout so much. And they just need to also remember to pull through. Like, pulling through with chariots is the only okay thing to do. Here we go. Brace, men! Chariots! Coming in. Oh, boy. And yeah, they just rip through them. They just do so much damage, and they just knock into the next unit. And they can do incredible amounts of damage. Now they need to get straight out of there. I mean, they're going after archers over here. It's not a bad idea. These archers, I imagine, have low morale. And also, they're doing quite a lot of damage to the Egyptian lines at the moment. We've got more light chariots over on this side. They have not had so much success charging into spears by the looks of it. We've actually got an sword unit all the way over here that's going to try and silence these archers. I don't think they're going to achieve much because, I mean, they're just going to send some Libyan paid sword steel to them. Yeah, you need to get these chariots moving and keep them moving. Yeah, I mean, this is looking good. I mean, over here for Egypt, he's breaking a lot of Sea Peoples, but also his men are struggling. They are routing as well. His chariots are doing a decent amount of damage, and they still are. There's 32, and they're down to 10. They need to do some more damage. The Sea Peoples are just relentless at the moment. Numbers, though, I mean, balance power is still in favor of Egypt at the moment. Seems like the Sea Peoples are getting defeated in this left flank over here. I feel like Egypt can shift forces across, because the right is where it's really concerning right now. What are they sending now? They're sending the shield warriors. We actually don't think we saw this unit. And Tekka scoutsmen. There's all sorts of stuff in here. But it's all getting hectic, and we'll just slow it down slowly. You see this is all going on, and what is going on in this? Where are all the chariots? They're already nearly gone. This is a sad sight. Actually, before this chariot's actually dealing with this this general over here. This is Luca Nobleman. It's a different unit actually. It's like a spear variant of the general unit we've already seen. That's very cool. He's just been run down though, so that's not so cool if you're rooting for those sea peoples. Light chariots there, they're rallying. I mean, they need to. They need to. I mean, you need to possibly go to that right hand side. And we've got fresh chariots on the way. Though this is the general here. Pharaoh's chariots coming in. And they will happily mess up the remaining troops here of the sea peoples. I mean, if you make a long thin line like this, I feel like that's the best way for the chariots to get through. Best way to operate, because they don't want to get through like multiple lines of infantry. They're better to prefer like getting through 2-3 lines of infantry, and that is it. That's all they want to try and charge. Okay. I mean, going after bowmen's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not also the primary target. But we have actually got swords getting into the arch line here for Egypt. These Nubian bowmen now getting taken out by some Libyans. As you can see, the Sea People's push is slowly staggering. It's slowly getting slowed down. We've got Djahy pirates getting focused down in the back as they try to surround these Egyptian infantry here. They are slowly breaking these Egyptian infantry. I mean, we've got a good charge here, though, by the general with his chariots. Just going straight through, plowing through. It's like a highway he makes. And the tarmac is made out of sea peoples. It really is. Routing these Aegean pirates. Weshesh raiders here. They won't be lasting much longer. We've got the general going in now. Warlord's Guard. He's trying to help break these Nile clubmen, and if they can do that, I mean, they have kind of then cleared up this flank. But they don't. I don't know if they have enough to beat the Egyptians still. They still have a lot of archers, the Egyptians, which we're seeing is very, very key. Pharaoh's foot guard in here now. They are actually surrounded. This is a really cool unit. I love the Pharaoh's foot guard. I love like this, just the typical sort of blue and gold look that Egypt always gets. They look awesome. Yeah, I've got some Nile clubmen going in, and they've actually helped rout all of these sort of raiders here. So that's really, really useful. And this general over here is still really healthy. 28, and he's over here just clearing up stuff. Now we've got 4 more units over here that are free to do their thing. What we got left, just the Warlord's Guard, really. I mean, everything else is breaking. And there you go. It looks like Egypt is going to win this one. I honestly thought, like, the Sea Peoples were going to have a chance. They seem to be smashing through that center for Egypt, and then all of a sudden, they weren't. They didn't seem to really take advantage of that center push. But the Warlord's Guard here just chasing down archers, which aren't being allowed to engage. Actually, we've got some Weshesh raiders over here. They're engaging archers. They're getting routed. They could do with those chariots back over here. It'd be interesting to see how well the chariots did do. I would like, if they got like a couple of 100 kills, they've done well. If they got like 100 kills, they've done okay. Like, I don't know, light chariots are a bit weaker, but they can still do really, really well. Like most units in this can do really, really well, because like the armor's not that amazing. Like there are a few units that are well armored, but like chariots should do really well. They just run down everything. Like these Warlord's Guard here, they're going to just kill these archers because they're just like the most lightly armored thing in the world. Yeah, they could do with the chariot coming over here and helping dealing with them. But yes, it's been a fun one. It's we'll have to certainly do some more Age of Bronze. It certainly was an interesting 2v2 to check out. I'd like to do some really big ones. Maybe some custom battles, maybe some sieges of this mod. This would be kind of fun. Maybe do like a like Troy as a faction. We could try and do like a siege of Troy with this this mod. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, there you go, a costly victory for Egypt. So yeah, well done to Cyrus the Great and to Albano, who are playing as the Egyptians. It's a really, really close one for them. And unfortunately, Sachex and Geo could not do that great. It was set in by Sachex, but I think it was from an Egyptian perspective. So yeah, and you can see these chariots did really well. Oh my gosh, Cyrus the Great here with his chariots, 516 kills, 499, 561, 438. I mean, chariots are really, really strong. I mean, also, you got to think you've only got to kill like 2 units to get to this sort of kills, because like units are just massive. Egyptian bows getting 319 kills, 386. His Nubian bowman getting 298. Slingers getting 464. Yeah, his infantry not so great, but yeah, those archers and chariots for Egypt did really well. Albano here with slightly more elite infantry here for Egypt. He brought more like Egyptian infantry, brought like the basic Egyptian infantry, 178 285, some really good kills there. His chariots getting 546. His bows getting 198. His general getting 308, which is really good. These Pharaoh's Footguard are nasty. And then his like clubman down here getting 101. Yeah, nothing too insane. Then we got God playing as the Sea Peoples. Had a really rough time actually. Out of his army, like you can see, like the kills. His army did not do so great. His archers getting 220 kills. His Libyan bowman here getting 212. Yeah, his like swords and spears, just nothing that impressive here, unfortunately. It's a real shame. And then we got Sachex over here playing as the other Sea People's army. 216 kills with his Warlord's Guard, 126 with his Libyan bowman, 252 with the Aegean pirates, 200 kills with his shield warriors. He's got like these Tekka scoutsmen here with 154 kills, 331 kills for his Weshish Raiders, 375 for this one. These guys are really good, it would seem. But there you go. That is today's battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. It was a bit of a shorter one today, but it's checking out the awesome Age of Bronze mod. And if you guys want to see more of it, let me know in the comments. And if you've got any Bronze Age battles that you want me to try and recreate, let me know as well in the comments. I'd be quite interested to try and do some more. But until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.